Driving home for Christmas. There you go. That was my intro. It's entertaining, wasn't it? That Chris Rea song always intrigues me. He's like proper masculine in that bit. Driving home, and then goes for Christmas. Yeah, like a really gay lisp. Do you know what I mean? Like a Stewie Griffin lisp. Driving home for Christmas, Brian. We're driving home for Christmas. Anyway, right. So, crashing on, Death on the Nile, starring Kenneth Branagh and a shitload of others. Christ, you've got Armie Hammer, Gal Gadot, Annette Banning, fucking hell, Annette Benning. Sorry, I was thinking because I was trying to think of, did I pronounce Gadot right? So I was like, Annette Banning. No, Annette Benning. Fucking hell, Tom Bateman, Emma Mackey, Letitia Wright. There we go, got those right. So Death on the Nile. My first question, really, that's right, I'm starting with a question, is was it the producer's intention to make the set look purposely fake? Because when the boat is like sailing down the Nile, I mean, the backdrop is beautiful. It's gorgeous, like a rich purples and oranges and blues. You can see that from the poster, from the publicity. You know, there's sunset over sparkling water. It's just idyllic. It almost looks not, I mean, I know it's not real in terms of sort of production, but also it looks otherworldly. It's that stunning. It's really, really nice. So basically, yeah, the set itself, it looked slightly sort of on land. There you've got these like gigantic sandy structures and pillars and things like sphinxes, pharaohs, that kind of thing. I mean, it's based in Egypt. Would you not? It all looks incredible, but fake, and I don't know why. I don't know if any of you have seen Death on the Nile and you think the same, but it just honestly it looks like something that someone's just sort of just bolted together on a bit of plywood. I'm not saying it, you know, it's kind of, I'm not purposely criticizing it and saying it looks shit, like a kid drew it and sent it into Blue Peter, but it looks, you know, it still looks decent. But it just looks like it's been carted in from Broadway, like, and it's good quality plywood. You know, don't get me wrong, good quality plywood all the same. It just doesn't look real. So yeah, I'm intrigued with Death on the Nile, even though it's over and I'm no longer actually sitting and watching it. Yeah, a little bit like that. As for actors, I was actually incredibly surprised Margot Robbie wasn't cast, because she's in absolutely everything. I'm not exaggerating, she's in everything. And she would have fit the part of Lynette Ridgway just perfectly, I think. Or Jackie de Belfort? My pronunciation, fuck. Gal Gadot is great as Lynette, but the woman is sort of, she's set in this sort of permanent gloss, isn't she? She's like a permanent rigid state. It's as though she's like made of wax. She just walks in, and it's always like that, isn't it? The slight, you know, the slanting and the squint, and I think sort of a reverse Jennifer Coolidge sort of thing. So yeah, you've got a nice mix of actors that I rattled off very well at the beginning, but yeah, the story itself is you know, apart from the set, the story itself, I mean, if you've read it's one of those, if you've read it or you've seen it before, you're going to know what happens. You're going to know who done it. I can't spoil it for you because I've forgotten who done it, but yeah, it's one of those, you either know it or you don't. If you don't know it, then, well, yeah, it'll be a nice little I think Christmassy kind of watch. This is one to kind of settle down on a Sunday afternoon, mug of tea, bit of cake, that kind of thing, and watch. Although it's like a, you know, it's an Agatha Christie mystery, it's actually, it picks itself up. It doesn't slow down really at many points, and if it does, say for example, the arrival of the guests at the hotel, and when the boat stops and picks people up, it instantly, it just carries on again, it you know, it bobs forward it bobs forward like a boat, basically. Yeah, so like I say, the cinematography. Well, that's split obviously because I think the set's fake. But the cinematography, the glossy, the richness of the colours, God, they're gorgeous. Really, really nice. Just sparkly and fizzy and lovely and whatever. French and Saunders, Dawn French and Jennifer Saunders, quite good. Kind of strange to see them thrown between the likes of Armie Hammer and Gal Gadot. Yeah, it was quite good. Kind of surprising that they turned out to be a lesbian couple. There you go. I've just ruined that bit, but give a shit. Yeah, it's nice to see those. Somewhat bizarre thrown amongst the mix, but otherwise you've got a star-studded cast, a bizarre set, and gorgeous colours, I suppose. Yeah, Death on the Nile. I specifically remember when I watched it. It was a massive screen. I'm talking Screen X, which is probably about 500 to 600 seats. And there was actually quite embarrassing. There was me and a woman and her 3 kids. Literally, it was just me amongst these great big like plush chairs, and her and 3 kids. I don't know why she took 3 kids along. I don't know if there was some sort of relevance there. Maybe there's a kids film recently that's had one of the actors like Armie Hammer or something in it. But yeah, that was a bit strange, like an Agatha Christie, and seeing like a bunch of children in there. That was bizarre. But anyway, that's real life. On the screen, it's not bad at all. I mean, it's definitely no kind of Oscar winner. I don't think. But yeah, that's whatever. Can I just correct myself? Did I say Agatha Christie? Yeah, Agatha Christie. I was going to say it's a Poirot. I thought it was written by Poirot. That's yeah. No, it's okay. Agatha Christie. It's a Poirot mystery. Christ, it's Sunday, isn't it? Right. Anyway, not going to gobble on because I've got many more to do here. So that's your lot. That's Death on the Nile. Glossy and rich colours and sparkly rivers and brilliant cinematography. It just looks like 5 layers of plywood have been hammered together and just propped up, and the actors are in front of it. Seriously, prove me wrong. Watch it and see what you think.